The championship rules are in effect. 5 rounds, 3 minutes each. Punches, kicks, knees, the legal strikes, 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in the fight, and it will be stopped. Only the doctor or the referee can stop a championship fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. 5 rounds for the Glory Middleweight Championship of the World, pitting Dutch-style kickboxing up against a self-proclaimed style bender from the South Pacific. This bout sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. And at the opening bell, your referee is John McCarthy. From the Novo to New Zealand, Glory kickboxing fans are watching around the world. It's time for Glory! Let's meet the challengers. Standing on my right and fighting out of the black corner. He is a Glory Contender Tournament champion who has won 18 of his last 19 starts. His professional record, 65 wins with just 3 losses. 27 of those wins by knockout. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, 1.90 meters, and he weighed in at 185 1/2 pounds, 84.2 kilos. Fighting tonight out of New Zealand by way of Nigeria, here is the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. His opponent, fighting out of the white corner, makes his 11th Glory start and makes the first defense of the belt. His record, 29 wins with 6 losses, 1 bout scored even, 8 of those wins by knockout. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, and he weighed in at fight time at an even 185 pounds, 83.9 kilos. He fights tonight out of Utrecht, the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending Glory Middleweight Champion of the World, Jason Psycho Wilness. And once again, your referee in charge, Big John McCarthy.
Good luck.
So pick your style. Do you want to be like water, Israel Adesanya, or do you want to be like a brick, Jason Wilness? 2 completely contrasting styles in the same sport for the middleweight championship of the world. Big John McCarthy, our referee. 5 3-minute rounds. Adesanya in the black gloves, the champion Wilness wearing white.
You're going to see Wilness really try to use his counter striking, and there he goes with that inside low kick. But you can expect Wilness to pick the fight up as the rounds go on. So he's going to try to use his pressure and counter fighting, and as the rounds progress, you'll see him start opening up with some big punches.
Yeah, Wilness, normally a slow starter. He started very slow against Simon Marcus, but then in the second round, completely turned the fight on its head, scoring a knockout victory to become the middleweight champion.
Well, Wilness's coach, Danny DeVries from Coliseum Gym, said that was their plan. Set it up, wait for the first 2 rounds, find your pressure, find your range, and then let those big power punching go.
Adesanya trying to read the situation. Spinning heel kick misses.
He's trying. There's a lot of kick versus punch here. It seems like Adesanya really wants to stay long with his punches and avoid those counter low kicks. So he's constantly switching stances, making it very difficult for Wilness to figure out his timing and his distance.
In meeting Israel Adesanya, one of the first things I noticed was the size of his hands. They are massive, huge. It's like grabbing a bunch of bananas. Made me feel like a child, Joe. big boy for this division, that's for sure. He will try and use that height and reach advantage for an advantage against Jason Wilness.
Both guys are actually starting really relaxed. Seems like it's the punching versus kicks. Let's see if those counter low kicks from Wilness can slow down that boxing of Adesanya.
If this does go the full 5 rounds, who do you give the edge to?
Well, both are staying really relaxed. Adesanya has a very good relaxed style, but Wilness seems to get better and more aggressive as the fight goes on. Still, both have an advantage in the later rounds.
Look at the intensity on the face of Adesanya. Just trying to solve a puzzle.
He's just focused in, and what he's doing is he's using his jab to blind Wilness, and then he mixes a nice straight to the body. Wilness has a high shield defense, which kind of blocks his head but leaves his body open, so it looks like Adesanya is really trying to focus on